All right. Greetings. Good afternoon. Good day, everybody. Haki Ammi here. Hope you all are well. Hope you all are well. Haki Ammi, the Success Scholar. Thank you for joining me here for this amazing opportunity. We're going to have a conversation this evening about an amazing event coming up here in the DMV area. I'm excited totally. As many of you have seen my work working in connection with the Pan Africanist movement, and we are excited about the movement and operations of ADDI, the African Diaspora Development Institute. And I have here joining me is Dr. Stella Jeffries. She is the DMV chapter chair leader. So, welcome, Dr. Stella.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And welcome. Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Well, we certainly appreciate you taking time from seeing your 50 clients a day. So a lot of great things are going on, and you've been very inspirational, if I may describe you, in your work to continue to connect African people worldwide. And we are excited that you have continued to build the ADDI chapter. But first, just open up in terms of what exactly is ADDI? You can describe the mission, the movement, and the people.
ADDI is the African Diaspora Development Institute, founded by Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao. Dr. Arikana's goal is to unite us as Black people, in the Africans on the continent, the African diaspora, African American, African Latino, African Caribbean, and pretty much all Black people. That the Arikana is speaking about all the injustice that have happened to every single Black people. Whether you're in the United States, there's been injustice and there's continued to be injustice. Whether you're on the continent, we have all. So it is time for us as Black people to come together and unite. It is time for us to come together and say that we're no longer going to take the disadvantage. We're no longer going to take the abuse. We're going to stand together as one people. And as Black people, we always have a forgiving heart. If you from history, we always were able to forgive. We do not want to cause harm. We just want to have what rightfully belongs to us as a people. Reparation belongs to us as a people. We need to be able to have our resources, our natural resources, not exploited from us. So it is time for us as Black people to also have a seat at the table, not to be taking the crumbs from under the table anymore. With uh, decision according to our economy, social, our culture development, all of those decisions, we have to be the one to drive. We're the driving force of our own economy, our own society. We love all people, we respect all people, but also we should also have the same rights. Within the DMV region, I'm the chapter chair for the DMV region. I'm sure you guys all seen the Latino. They have lots of resources because they are very cohesive. They're together. They are the Chinese have resources. Every other nationality has resources that's given to them because they all come together, stand together. But we as Black people, because we are so divided, so now is our time to come together. In the DMV region, we want to come together. We're having this festival. Dr. Arikana is coming to DMV on September 29th, September 28th and 29th. On Thursday the 28th, she's going to be at Howard University. The event is at Howard University. She's going to be speaking about woman empowerment, men empowerment. And then on Friday, we have the Dr. Arikana Awards. This award was handpicked. This award was handpicked by Dr. Arikana to give to certain people, especially the Pan-Africanists in our community. We have lots of Pan-Africanists who have not been acknowledged, and she felt there was a need to recognize and acknowledge these people. So on the 29th, she will have this gala and excellent Dr. We want to be able to advocate for our people in the community, to address all the injustice that is happening to Black people within the DMV region. We want to be able to build, come together and have resources, like I said, economic empowerment for our people. It is important for us to have entrepreneurship, be the one to have our own businesses and run our own businesses. The wealth, the generational wealth must also trickle down to us as a people. And we also want to build to within the DMV region to be able to build educational skills, educational, have resources for our young people to be able to have educational resources available to them, and also culture preservation. We must preserve our culture. We must preserve the food that we eat, the way we dress, the way we speak. Our culture is important. We cannot diminish our culture for anybody else. We wear our African attires, wear our dashiki. That is important to preserve our culture. So there's so many more that we want to bring to the DMV under the umbrella of ADDI, which is the African Diaspora Development Institute. I think you're muted. Yes, you're muted.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I did that so you wouldn't hear the background noise. But for those who may not hear about or know about Dr. Arikana and her work previously, just open up and share. In terms of your connection as well, where you came on board with this movement.
Yes. So I first came on board when I heard Dr. Arikana speak. I heard her speak on social media, and I was like, whoa, this lady is And that time she said there was a message she speak about the French government and what France has done to Africa, and she stated that France have formed the pact of the colonization, where even though they said that they left Africa the colonizer left Africa, however they had to this African 14 African that yes they're leaving, but the African country should put their reserve the money in the French reserve, and if they want to take the money out, there will be tax on the money. So when she brought that, I was like, whoa, never knew about that. Never knew such atrocity that is happening that the French have done to Africa and continue to do this day. She also spoke about what's happening within the Black American reparations. She spoke about that. So when I went to the in Washington D.C. She was actually Dr. Arikana was the ambassador to the AU ambassador. So unfortunately, something happened and she's no longer there. But she actually, I heard her speak during the AU when I went to Washington D.C. at the move, and so motivated that somebody is actually speaking about what is happening. You see, on the continent, because I'm from Africa, I'm from Liberia, West Africa. On the continent, we are so clueless what is happening to us, even on the continent. We do not have the knowledge. People, we see a Caucasian person and people, and we're so happy. Oh, they're here to help us, they're here to save us. There's a lot of good Caucasian, but there's a lot of horrible people out there as well that is there to support Africa. And we don't know that. We're so brainwashed. We don't know what is best for us. So now, as we try to get this knowledge from Dr. Arikana and other powerful speakers on Pan-Africanness within our community, we are listening. We're saying that no, this has been through so much trauma. I mean, you cannot imagine the trauma that Black people are going to have been through and continue to go through. Who is there to say, no, let's treat you for PTSD? You got to treat the entire Black race for post-traumatic stress disorder have gone through, because we're so brainwashed. We don't even know our trauma, with the deep trauma that we've been through. So as she started to speak and educate us about what is happening in our community, we listen, and I listen. I said, I got to be a part of this, and I sent a message to the team. I said, how can I get involved? I said, I live in a DC area. How can I get involved? And at that time, the organization was pretty new. So when they were looking for a chair, I said, well, I have a very busy schedule. I run a very busy practice. But I said, because this means everything to me and my children, my generation to come. It means everything to me. I must get involved. And that's when I became the chapter chair for the DMV region, which is the DC, Maryland, and Virginia region. And I have been working. We went to Ghana. I just came back from Canada, and
Mm-hmm.
to advocate for to Arikana, to represent ADDI, and I am on the mission to represent ADDI, to speak this message to all of us as Black people, wherever we are on the continent, in the globe, in the United States, in the Caribbean, wherever we are one people, and we must put aside our differences and unite under that one
Mm-hmm.
umbrella, that we are one people. Because no matter what, we all have faced some injustice.
Yes,
Somehow we are
yes.
all faced some injustice.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Indeed. Yes, so we're excited about this. And so September the 28th and the 29th, I just posted the link where you can get tickets, ADDImarketplace.com for tickets, vending, and sponsorship. If you want to talk about the prices of each of these, or it may be posted if you care to share about
Sure.
these things, and then we can, hopefully people can start getting them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. But before I share the prices, I just want to let you guys know that this is going to be an African royalty event. We want you to come dressed in your best African attire. Wear your royal your Ghana gold, the Ethiopian, whatever it is you have as an
Yes.
African attire, but let it be so
Yes.
grand
Thank you.
that we want to represent and show that we are people of wealth. We are people of integrity. We are people of
Mm,
esteem. And we want to show that to the world that we are the. I always say to myself, I am the mother of earth. I'm the mother of the earth as a Black woman. Everything came out of me as a Black woman. So I have to represent
mm,
that, put my head up high and say, you know what, this is who I am. I know who I am, and I work with that. So now let's come together and showcase our royalty to the
yes.
whole world
Yes.
on So come. There's a couple of events on Thursday. We have the woman empowerment seminar on Thursday. That seminar will start around 2 p.m. from 2 to.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also have I'm sorry, from 12 to 2. Then we have the men's seminar, which is from 2 to 4 on also on Thursday. So Dr. Arikana was, and we also have some other guest keynote speaker who will be speaking and educating about Black women and Black men empowerment. So that is going to be on that Thursday. On Friday, at the event, we have the gala, and I'm sorry, the price for the women's event is $75, and the price for the men, no, $50. We brought it down to $50. I'm sorry, $50 for the price for the men's event, and $50 for the Thursday, September 28th at Howard University. We're going to be at the Blackburn Center. So then on Friday, when we're having this big gala and this Arikana award ceremony. So that the Arikana has handpicked certain people to give these awards to. So they will be coming to receive these awards.
Mm-hmm.
We also have we have a cultural dance group. We're gonna have entertainment. We're gonna have get different regions, North America, South Africa, the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be separate celebrating, and we also have 3 keynote speakers on that day as well, including Dr. Arikana, and she will be getting the lifetime achievement award. So we also have few people, including Dr. Arikana, getting the lifetime achievement awards. So it's going to be a grand event. Come out on Thursday, September 28th, and Friday, 29. Our goal is, as we do this event, ADDI goal is to help empower us in the community. ADDI has chapters in almost every single state. I think right now I was told there is about 75 or 78 chapters
Oh,
in every,
wow.
also globally in the continent. There's a chapter in China. There's a chapter in Australia. There's a chapter pretty much everywhere. There's chapters. So we want to come together as chapter to be able to empower, to first advocate, to have advocates group for Black people, all things Black, advocate for each other, address the social and economic issues within our community. That's one of the goal is. We want to try to raise funds to do that. Also want to be able to have, like I say, empower us, offer jobs. Let's create jobs. Let's offer jobs. Also, if you have a business, as a small business owner, you know it's very hard to be able to get to a stage where we're able to have fundings within the DMV region that we can set aside fundings for small businesses. We may get a micro loan or mini loans to these small businesses. Also, education. Want to be able to educate, provide skillful education, maybe job course, something. But want to be able to provide all of these things for the Black community. And again, that I set up a culture preservation. We got to preserve our culture, and we want to be able to find ways to do that within the DMV chapter. And then also the social offer social support like healthcare. Healthcare. We as a black community, we don't have a good healthcare system. I don't know if there's a health center for the Black community. There should be a health center for the Black community. We all know what happened to Black people during COVID. We need to have somewhere we have a center focused on Black, Black medications, Black community, because as you all know, our DNA has been, and I did a podcast on this, our DNA has been altered so many times, and because of that in expression continue to give us these different or mutation, these bad mutation, and we can change mutation around by lifestyle, by the way we eat, by the way we rest. It's time for us to change it because every single person on this planet has the same DNA coding. There is nothing wrong with Black people DNA coding. The DNA codes have not changed. It's the same. But because of all the trauma we've been through, because of all the environmental issues, that's why our DNA continues to replicate and it continues to cause us to have bad mutation. Let's change it. Have a health, educate us about the DNA of our own DNA. It will make better choices in our life. So we don't have the diseases like diabetes. We don't have the high blood pressure. No way. I must say I disagree with the fact that they say, oh, as a Black person, your grandmother had diabetes, so you will always have diabetes. It's not true. That is not true. If you change your lifestyle, you don't eat sugar, and you cut back on the processed food, you do not have to always live with diabetes. So there's so many things we got to educate do our own research. Let's do our own research, our community. It's time for us to do those things. So we need a healthcare system and a healthcare structure for the Black in the community. Anybody else can come, but our focus will be on research for Black community. And we also need to network, engaging, facilitating opportunities. And we got to collaborate with the government, both on here in the diaspora and also on the continent. So that's the purpose of us having this event, to raise funds to be able to have resources for the Black community. The Latino, they have strong network, they have strong resources, they have the centers, the Asian, they have the center, they have the resources. It's time for us to come together. There's nothing wrong with having a Black hospital. Nothing wrong with that at all. Or a Black community center. Nothing wrong with that at all. So that's the purpose of us coming together to build our community.
Yes. Beautiful. All right. So I appreciate this, and we're definitely gonna, do some more of these. But I want everybody to go to ADDI Marketplace. Oh, you want? I don't know if you wanted to talk about the tickets, or did you?
Yes. So the tickets, the men's empowerment seminar is $50.
Okay. Yes.
Seminar is $50. The gala is $150, and then we'll have vendors. The vendors are $200. Now, from now until it's August the 5th, there's a 50% discount on all the tickets. 50% discount is half off. After August the 5th, which is on Saturday, the ticket goes back up to the regular prices. So to make use of the discount now, we have 3 more days.
3
more days for the discount.
All right. I'll be getting my table after this call and my vending table as well. But as well, I'm going to do the sponsorship. So we're looking forward to this amazing opportunity, everyone. So definitely check more of the ADDI website, addmarketplace.com. You can go there, and if you have any questions, just follow up, leave a message. Dr. Stella Jeffries is her name. You can just Google her. You can find out more information about the DMV chapter as well. But we would love to, connect to you, and we're excited about the potential and the opportunity to bring all of the chapters together in Washington, D.C., which has a large diasporan population. And so we are excited. And uh, I'll let you close it out if you have anything further, but I'll just mention that Dr. Arikana will be on Carl Nelson's show tomorrow morning at 8. She's doing 2 hours, 8 a.m. To 10 p.m. So she's taking questions. That's the phone. The website is www.woldc news or WOL Baltimore.com as well. And the call-in number is 1-800-450-7876. Again, 1-800-450-7876. So that's Dr. Arikana. She'll be on with the Carl Nelson Show tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time, in the Baltimore, D.C., DMV area. So, but thank you. Any closing remarks you'd like to say? Let's make it happen.
All right, let's go. We got this.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
You guys all come and let's celebrate together. And
Yes.
let's have a very classic, elegant time, red carpet, African attires, African royalty, and let's celebrate each other as a people. Okay, so come and go on the ADDI and purchase your ticket. Just click on the link, click on this flyer, and it will open up to the tickets. Purchase your ticket. There's a discount now. Get a half off, and so you're able to see Dr. Arikana. She'll be in person. You will see her in person at the DMV.
All right. Thank you. And thank Miss Anitra for coming in. I don't know if she's still there, but just want to acknowledge you for joining us. You may have heard, but I appreciate you. Miss Anitra Butler in Njui. How do you pronounce that? But okay.
Yes, it's pronounced Ngugi.
Ngugi. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. You have anything to say?
I'm very excited about this event, and I'm going to get my tickets.
All right. All right. Well, thank you. And where are you from? Where are you now?
I'm actually in Washington, D.C.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. And we look forward to connecting to you too. So thank you for joining us. And you both have a great evening. Okay.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
All right. Peace and blessings. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.